are live. YouTube, come on in. Hey, you got to share this video. I got a major announcement for the virtual trainer. Remar nurses, you know you love the virtual trainer. And because so many of you have gotten in, taking advantage of our sale that we have going on, I have this amazing update that I know you're going to love. So let's just get right into it. Share this video. Come on in. Facebook, YouTube. Gotta love Remar nurses. Hello. All right. So let me tell you this, guys. All right. So you know you love the before the books arrive section. All right. This is what this update is about. Hi, Remar family. The before the books arrive section. Let me talk about this. Some of y'all have not been happy. Some of you have been frustrated and mad at the before the books arrive section because it's such a challenge in the virtual trainer and it challenges you. And you don't like that about the before the books arrive section. If you don't know what I'm talking about, listen, this is your opportunity to get the virtual trainer that includes the before the books arrive section on a major sale price. Okay, $129 for both the RN and the PN version of it. All right. And shout out to all the Remar nurses that are currently in VT right now. Listen, Florida, Wyoming, Maryland, all of y'all. Let me say this. So let me just say this. The before the books arrive section has not been this is a challenge. Is a challenge to you guys. So this is what I do. Bam, right here. Now the before the books arrive section has an answer key. Yes, so that means I have given you guys the answer to all of the challenges. Somebody's like, yeah. I've given you guys the answer to all of the challenges in the before the books arrive section. And you're going to stick around because I'm going to go over some of the questions that are in the before the books arrive section. So this is a informational / study session. All right. All right. So now the question is, where can I find the master key to the before the books arrive section? All right. Let me tell you where you can find it. Where you can find all of my other notes that I leave for you guys in your file vault. Okay. That is where you're going to find the answers. Shout out Jamaica. I see you're in the house. That is where you're going to be able to find your answers. And yes, Sandra, you're right. It challenges you, but it helps you. It does help to warm you up. So I put the before the books arrive section in there for a reason. And I'm going to talk about that for everybody that skips over it. All right. So the before the books arrive section, if you go to your file vault in your virtual trainer, all right, and then you look at the different folders, there is a new folder that is called Before the Books Arrive Answer Key. All right. Before the book arrive answer key. And there you will find the BTBA for practical nurse and the BTBA for registered nurse. All right. And so you'll be able to download it. And remember, you'll be able to download and print out the answers, or you can just kind of download them to your computer and look them up. Velma says you should be resting. I know. But listen, I had to tell you guys this because I've been working behind the scenes to make sure that you guys have everything you need. So make sure today you check that out. There were people that were just like giving up on it. And I actually saw that the majority of people, if you look at the percentages here, like the majority of people would start the before the books arrive section. So it would be like 10% done or maybe 15% done. But they would not, very few people took on the challenge to make it 100% done. So I really want now everybody to get that finished. Okay. Get that finished. And so that's like a gift. And plus Team Remar, shout out to Team Remar because they said the nurses, the Remar nurses are asking us to help them and we don't know the answers to it. So can you just create something so that they have the answers? So yeah. I don't know, Crystal. I have no idea. All right. So this is something I want to show you. Also, one more thing that I wanted to say. Listen, guys, this is my maternity leave. This is how I do maternity leave. By telling you guys, the before the books arrive section, it has a purpose. All right. It has a purpose. You are to do it. You are to challenge yourself. All right. To help you to pass your NCLEX, right? That's why you do everything that you do around here. All right. There's a goal of passing NCLEX. So this immediately, when you get into your virtual NCLEX virtual trainer, you can immediately start challenging yourself with this section. All right. It is going to review the nursing science fundamentals. And that's the thing that people tend to forget when they're studying. Okay. It's those science fundamentals that you're supposed to learn in nursing school. Okay. And yes, you can, the thing about for you to actually start your NCLEX review, you can stop the before the books arrive section, right? It's totally optional. That's the thing about it. It's totally optional. However, things in there are important too. So if you have this amazing resource that's helping you pass NCLEX, take advantage of all parts of it. The NCLEX virtual trainer has before the books arrive. It has the getting started. We put the Monday motivations. We put the how to talk NCLEXes. We're doing, interactive videos and stuff like that, preparing those things for you. So take advantage of this full program. And I mean, and at the price that you get it for, why not? Right? So with the before the books arrive section, it also helps you to prepare to critically think for your NCLEX. All right. So even if you leave this section, go back. All right. Go back to it to make sure that you can finish it if you have the time. And then it helps you to kind of unlock your prior knowledge, right? So the things, again, that you were supposed to study in nursing school, things that you were supposed to learn on your exit exams, the before the book arrives section allows you to do that. So let's look at some NCLEX questions that come from the before the books arrive section. All right, let's just do a couple questions because a lot of you guys are new to the NCLEX virtual trainer. Somebody said study everything was on my NCLEX. Yes. Some of you guys are new to the virtual trainer, and so you're getting acclimated to how you're studying for NCLEX. And let me tell you, this tool is like me. This is me teaching you. So if I have the opportunity to come into your home and sit with you one-on-one, these are the questions that I will be going over with you. These are the topics that I will be going over with you, and I put them in the virtual trainer. So let's do this. Number one here, it says, a nurse is caring for a client. Okay. A nurse is caring for a client with an optic 2 impairment. Which nursing intervention would be most helpful to provide assistance to this client? All right. Number one, providing a magnifying glass for reading. 2, placing a Snellen chart in the room. 3, giving the client all instructions in writing. Or 4, teaching the client about a low sodium diet. All right, here we go. This is NCLEX studying with the NCLEX virtual trainer before the books arrive section, of course. All right. What do you guys think? All right. What do you guys think here? Go ahead, put the answers in. A lot of people are picking one. I like it. All right. So again, this is what you're going to encounter. And some people are like, the Snellen chart. Okay. And this is a challenge to some people because you got to know the cranial nerves. So the correct answer is PAL number 1, of course, providing a magnifying glass for reading for your client, because the cranial nerve 2 or optic nerve is going to control the vision of the client. And so giving a magnifying glass is going to be most appropriate. Did you get that one right? Some people picked number 2, but I think the Snellen chart, you guys might have forgot what that was. And so make sure you look that up if you weren't sure. Everything else was unrelated to the client. All right. So let's look at another one. Let's look at another question here. The next question is, let's see. Next question is number 2. Number 2. Can you guys see that one? All right. Sand camera. Okay. So number 2. All right. Number 2 says the nurse has received a client with head lice. She is aware which of the following is an expected finding about lice and nits. And this comes from the Before the Books Arrive section. Number one, they are commonly found in the top of the hair. 2, they are white or silver in color. 3, they will cause psoriatic dermatitis. Or 4, they will cause scalding of the scalp. They will cause scalding of the scalp. So what do we know here about the basic principles of this subject? And I see everybody picking number 2. They might want to pick a different one. We're like on the same page here. All right. So the correct answer actually is, of course, number 2. Number two. They are silver and white in color when you're talking about head lice here. So again, this is a topic that I don't lecture on because this is a subject that is generally covered very well in nursing school. So if I had to give you some notes on it, though, just reminders, it would be this. Okay. Remember, when we're talking about head lice, there are actually 3 different types of lice. Does anybody know the 3 types of lice that you need to know for NCLEX? Because it's not just head lice. All right. You're expected to be proficient in all 3 of the parasites. All right. So the 3 types of lice are going to be, you got to have your head lice. You are going to have your body lice that you need to know about, and also the pubic lice, right? And the thing about it is you have to understand how these are transmitted, because this is considered a very contagious condition, especially among some populations, right? So this is a parasite. It lives on a host's skin, and it depends on that host. I know it's gross. It depends on that host to live. So it feeds off of the host, right? It also needs the host to carry its eggs. So it is a very, very, very dependent relationship between these lice and your patient that you're taking care of. But of course, you don't want to get this condition. So you have to know what type of isolation precautions that you need to put in place for this patient. All right. And I'm not going to go into isolation precautions today, but make sure that it's something that you know. Also, you need to know the treatment. Okay. And that's going to be Lindane or 5% paramethrin. All right. And the way that you have to educate your patient on how to take medication is also important as well. All right. So I have here, this is a shampoo for head lice. That's how we typically treat head lice. And then also you typically treat pubic and body lice as well with a liquid solution or topical solution that you put on the skin. So we would have the patient shampoo their scalp and their hair according to the directions. Remember, though, when you're treating kids for head lice, there is a risk for some neurological issues with this medication. So you guys want to be aware of that. What does that look like? All right. And then so body and pubic lice, you tell your client to shower or bathe. I don't know why I put bathe on there. That just means generally wash, because a shower would be better, with soap and water, and then put the medication to the affected areas. Okay? The affected areas of the skin. All right. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. These are the type. This is the type of information that you have to be proficient with in order to pass NCLEX. Right. This is the stuff that I would tell you. All right. When you get into the virtual trainer. Let's look at one more. Number 3. Okay. When washing the hands, the nurse should apply the soap. Is it number 1, before turning on the faucet? 2, before wetting the hands? 3, after removing gloves? Or 4, after the hands make contact with water? Okay. What do you guys say that this is? Share this video for all your friends in the virtual trainer. They need to know. They need to know about this update. All right. We are talking about the before the books arrive section in your NCLEX review. Don't skip over it. Now you don't have to. You can do every question there with confidence that you're doing it the right way. All right. It's all about passing NCLEX. Check it out at remarnurse.com if you don't have it. Go ahead, put the answers. Smash the answers with that send. Hey, you guys got it. All right. Yes, when you are washing your hands. Excellent job, guys. When you're washing your hands, absolutely. You got to wet the hands first, Anthony. I agree totally. You got to wet the hands first. So after you turn on the faucet, I tried to trick you guys, but you didn't. You weren't tricked at all. After you turn on the faucet, wet the hands. The soap should be applied. The nurse should lather the hands by rubbing them together with the soap. And don't forget, you do the back of the hands between the fingers and under the nails. Keep your nails short. No acrylic nails, ladies. And the hands should be scrubbed 20 seconds. All right. 15 to 20 seconds is the normal duration. Okay. So before the books arrive section, get there in your NCLEX virtual trainer. We're all about passing NCLEX. Yeah, we have an answer key now, whether you're in the practical nurse or the registered nurse. Take a look at it. All right. Go over the ones that you skipped and do them the right way now. Thank you for sharing the video, Sharonda. I see you. Also, before I leave, I want to shout out to our newest Remar nurse. Yeah, Sonia Charmaine. She sent this in, and I just love the picture that she sent in. But essentially, this is what she said. I'm so happy and grateful right now that I passed my NCLEX. I'm a repeat test taker. I'm very grateful I found Remar. I only use Remar products to pass this go round. I tried UWorld and failed my first attempt. She got the crying faces. It's devastating. It's never fun to fail NCLEX. Oh man. So anyway, she says, I want to thank Regina and Mark for this awesome study tool because the second time around was a charm. Now let me introduce myself. Her name is Lasagna Farley, LPN. I love LPNs. Now she says, now can I have my roses? Now I may have my roses. P.S. She got 63 questions. Woo! She got 63 questions. So she was in and out of there, knew her content. The program that she's talking about is the virtual trainer. That's right. So she did all my lectures in the virtual trainer. She took notes in her notebook. She studied her quick facts book, used Remar. Oh man. And so now this beautiful picture. Absolutely. She says, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And I love that because that's what the virtual trainer is. That is what I designed it for, to be an amazing challenge. Man, hearts on the screen if the virtual trainer challenges you. So she can, she will, she did pass NCLEX. And that's what we want for 2020. all the nurses to go to get their license. Yeah. Yeah. And remember, with the virtual trainer, you can take it anywhere, anytime. I'm right there with you. It is my comprehensive review. And because I am on maternity leave, this is the sale price of it. Beautiful. We brought it down. We brought it down to $29. All right, so that's 80% off. And it comes with, just so you're, and hey, when you finish your virtual trainer, then you can go do more of my questions in the NCLEX virtual trainer question bank. Woo! Now you talk about a challenge. You can do an additional 1,200 questions in the virtual trainer question bank. Yes, that's 1,200 additional questions, whether you're RN or PN. We have a separate one for both. And then that just starts at $29. That's it. Okay. That is it. And it also includes whatever price you get, whatever subscription you get. It includes an 100 question assessment for you as well. All right. Shout out to Nurse Gia. She says, thank you, Remar. I just found out I passed yesterday. I failed NCLEX 3 times. I used Remar for the first time. I've been out of school 6 years. Thank you so much. Highly recommend it. Thank you, Nurse Gia, for coming on here and making my day. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. All right. Ruchi says the before the books arrive section is a good review for yourself. It gauges as if you have stocked the knowledge. Absolutely. Absolutely. And so, guys, listen, check it out. This is the opportunity. 2020 is almost gone. This is August. I can't believe this is September, coming up here soon. So readmyreviews.thebomb.com. Thank you. It was not bad at all. Okay. It wasn't bad. NCLEX. All right. So this is a lot. You made it. I just wanted to give you guys the update now. So when you're in your virtual trainer, you now have the key. You now have the key to all of those questions. And I know I know that the matching terminologies are challenging as well. So I did all of those for you guys and put the answers there for you. So now go with God and pass your NCLEX with the answers. All right. Let me take some questions really quick before I hop off. Felina says, I'm doing the questions and they expired today, but you didn't get your assessments. Okay. Email support at readmyreview.com. Okay. For your specific questions about your account. Okay. Support at readmyreview.com. The team is there. The team is there. All right. To help you. Somebody says, are you live? Yes, this is a live video. How do I get the virtual trainer for $99? Great question. So if you already have your 5-star quick facts book, and that's the quick facts with the 5 stars on it, when you go to remarnurse.com, to purchase the VT, all right, that price of $129 will actually drop down to $99 if you have the virtual trainer review. Okay. All you have to do is just hit that button that says sign up, and then you'll be given your options. Okay. Does the international shipment have the VT in quick facts book? Yes, it does. It does. Cam says, if I have the DVD package, do I have to buy the VT? Well, let me just say this. The DVDs were the program that I recorded in 2016. I did the virtual trainer literally last year up until like we released it. So really 2020, like it came out in November of 2019. And so 2020 was like the next year. And I'm putting stuff in there daily. And that was one of the advantages of the virtual trainer, is that I could daily update things. If any kind of changes or anything happened, I was able to do that for all of my students. And so if you have the DVD package, just understand that there is an updated comprehensive review. And honestly, for the price that we have it right now, if you have the 5-star quick facts, the virtual trainer is only $99 right now. And I know we have people out there that have paid $360 for it, so it's really your discretion, but honestly, it is a better experience. You get more for your money. With the virtual trainer, you get the comprehensive reviews, you get the workbooks, you get the before the books arrive section, you get the community where you can go ask questions in the discussion post. I mean, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. All right. So you can use your discretion. Anthony said it's a steal. So Anthony, you must just got it. All right. Audra, so what you just popped up? If you still have your VT, guess what? The before the books arrive has an answer key for everybody. All right. So if you haven't finished it, get the answer key and let's get going. Let's get going with 100% completion of that. All right. Andrea says it wasn't bad at all. You thought are you talking about the NCLEX? Andrea, did you pass the NCLEX? Because people were asking you about it. Somebody said, she said, I thought it would be harder. Okay. All right. So let me know, Andrea, if you passed the NCLEX and you're giving out advice on YouTube. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. Share this video, tell a friend, go in the Remar Facebook group, please, and tell everybody there that was talking about they're not finishing the before the books arrive section. They're not doing it. Somebody was like, I'm not going back to it. Let them know they can go back to it. All right. And then also, if you guys have any kind of questions or comments about how we can make VT better, then just let me know, because like I said, Team Remar they're the ones that told me to do like a master key with all the answers before the books arrive. So if you guys have ways that I can change the virtual trainer, or give you more information, just let me know. I think that'd be kind of cool. How do you get to the VT answer vault? Oh no, how do you get to before the books arrive answer key? You go to your file vault. Okay, you go to your file vault. So that's how you're going to get it. All right. Rose says, Regina, I just want to tell you, it's been 15 years since I graduated nursing school and have been struggling studying with UWorld. Your VT is a great help, and I'm so glad I saw your videos on YouTube. I feel blessed because I think God guided me to your lectures. I'm learning so much from you. Awesome. I'm testing in October and I'm nervous. Okay. And I'm excited. So that's good. I believe with your content and God's help that you can pass. Yes, absolutely. It's so common to be nervous for NCLEX. It is a life-changing exam. Everybody that's studying for NCLEX is like, oh my goodness, my day is coming. And so I know when you see people who have passed, it motivates you and it makes you feel like I can do it. And so that's why we have this community here at Remar, because we really want you to understand, literally, you can do it. I have helped nursing students where English was their third language, and they come from they come from countries that have different nursing practices, and they sit down and they study Remar and they pass. So shout out to all my Haitian nurses, my nurses from the Philippines, my nurses from Puerto Rico, where they mostly speak Spanish. Like, you guys, all my nurses in Africa, Nigeria, Chad, Ghana, every island that we have nurses representing from, you guys are my motivation to keep going, because it is no easy goal. It is no meta facile to get your nursing license in the United States when you come from a different country. And so the people who inspire me most are international nurses, as well as repeat test takers, because there is there's a challenge when you fail at something but you decide to try again, and that is something that separates real people of success from those who settle in their life. And so anybody that's willing to try again, anybody that's willing to get up after experiencing failure is, in my mind, like supernaturally guided, because it's easy to quit, and most people do that. And so you guys, when you come here to the Remar family, I want you to see that we're a people who are really just trying. We're really just trying. All right, every day. And hey, shout out from Saudi Arabia. Okay, question says, how can I place an order and when will it arrive? Okay, So that's easy. To place an order, all you got to do is go to remarnurse.com. I'll just put it here. It's on the side here. remarnurse.com. Purchase your package, whether you're an RN or PN. Please get the right package. If you're a registered nurse, don't buy the practical nurse. All right, get the registered nurse review and vice versa. And then the books are coming in about 5 to 7 days, right? Is that right? 5 to 7 days. With this sale going on, I'm telling you guys, it is best. Some people are getting their books though the next day. It depends on where you live. We ship all our products from Ohio. So I'm just telling you guys, don't wait. Like today is Friday, and people typically wait till the weekends to purchase stuff. So the longer you wait, it just longer you have to wait for your books. Okay. So try to get them if you want them as soon as you can. All right. Somebody says, yes, chat with the team and they will help you. And Trina says, it's supposed to be challenging to get you to think critically. Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said before the books arrive. So don't just print out the answers. Don't just print out the answer and then have the answers there. Really try to do it. All right. Really try to do it. Really try. Okay. Really try. All right. All right. So that's it. All right. That is it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for popping up on this live with me. Like I said, I'm happy at all the nurses that are still passing. I'm going to have a major celebration for you guys, actually. Everybody that passes, we're just going to come on. And sometimes I'm just going to do testimonials. Like it's going to be a party for people who passed the NCLEX exam. So that these are things that I'm looking forward to doing that I didn't get an opportunity to do when I was working. But now when you guys send in the videos, I actually have time to watch them. I actually have time to celebrate you guys and also help to make the virtual trainer a better experience when you go in to study with me. All right. So, all right. So let me see. Sophia says, I passed NCLEX this past Tuesday while using Remar Review. All of my first, okay, you passed within 72 questions. Okay, awesome, Sophia. I need to have a party for you. All right, the next 90 days. Judith says, your VT is wonderful. I passed NCLEX. I highly recommend your products. Awesome. I love studying with you guys. Can you give me on, okay. Can you review only the quick facts and take your exam? Nina, just using the quick facts book. Let me say something about this. I get this question a lot. The quick facts book was never meant to be a study tool by itself. It always came with the full program. So if you want to use just the quick facts book to study, know that there's going to be a lot of content not in that book that you're still responsible for. Okay. Because quick facts, I do go over a ton of content, but there's no lectures with the quick facts book. And you know that if you have it, right? It's just a book that you read. With the virtual trainer, you actually get the full lectures where I go over prioritization, right? And so you can, if you have your student workbook here, some of the topics that you'll notice that I go over that are not in the quick facts book are maternity, right? Like maternity, what else? Orthopedics, prioritization, and these are all important topics that you still have to be responsible for. Isolation, delegation, infection control. These are all the topics that, Nina, you're still going to have to learn. Okay, so you just have to decide where you're going to get that other information from. Okay, all right. So I would say, though, honestly, for the price of my NCLEX review, you can get any of my products. Then you can get any of them. If you have the 5-star quick facts, this book plus the entire rest of the program, Nina, is only $99. It's only $99, and that's for 3 months. That's $30 a month. And then if you want even more questions, my question bank only starts at $29. So it's worth it. All right. It is worth it. All right. So that's my question. That's my answer to your question. All right. Somebody says, Thank you. Let me start my VT now. Okay. I passed with 75 questions. Trina has been a nurse for a year. Okay. All right. Trina has been a nurse for a year. So thank you for coming on. I love seeing Remar nurses that just want to come and share their story and help give information. Helping me to give you guys information. Okay. So that's it. Thank you guys so much. I'm excited for you guys to get in your before the books arrive section. I want to see 100% completion. I don't want to see any more of this 10% completion, 15% in the before the books arrive section. Everything should be 100%. Getting started, watch all of those videos 100% before the books arrive. Do it until your books come, and then when your books come, jump on over to your NCLEX review and then go back to the before the books arrive section. All right. Yeah. All right. And so this is what I have. Thank you so much. Marilyn says it's really worth it. It really, really is worth it compared to other resources. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Let everybody know now we have the master key to the before the books arrive section. Shanita, yes, go back and do it to 100%. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend. And don't forget, you can, you will, and you must pass NCLEX.